for the Bonehead podcast, and welcome to Blood Bowl 3 Renegades. We are taking our team, the Serpents, and we are playing them through a bunch of games because we got a chance to play Renegades, and I don't want to miss up a chance to play a bunch of Renegades. Our team is the Serpents, and we've played against two Black Orc teams so far. The first one, we lost 1-0. It wasn't a good game. We ended up with 6 or 7 of our players just on the ground off the pitch at one point, but we had one miss next game. Then we played up against a coach called, I think, Marv, who rage quit after double sculling, after skull into skull with a troll, and that gave us a random MVP on this dude. So naturally we took a random general on the lineman and we rolled block. So we're sitting at 85k in the treasury. We want to get to 140 to pick up that reroll, so we need to get what, 55k? All right. That's a good roll and maybe a touchdown. So we might be able to get reroll number 3 and then our team will start cooking. So what we'll do then is we will bounce back and we will bounce back to the home page and we'll press this one here. Is that right? No, because we want to go not the Sonnental Serpents. We want the actual Serpents. Tick tick. Search for opponent. Let's see what we can get up. And you'll never guess what team it is. It's Black Orcs. It's Black Orcs again. Okay, click, click, boom. So we're playing Dimitri again, our first opponent. Clearly we are the only two people playing Blood Bowl right now. Let's see if we can get a revenge against Dimitri. So let's have a look at their team. Level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1. Level 3 Black Orc. So he has got break tackle and stand firm. He's been taking some randoms there. Level 2 goblin with thick skull, stunty, right stuff, safe pair of hands. So safe pair of hands goblin means nothing to me. Not fussed about that. We've got a level 2 goblin here with, I guess this is sneaky git. Is this? It's not even alphabetical order, so I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. Level 1 goblin and a level 1 troll, probably. Level 1 troll. So I would expect us to be probably EV on team value. What do we get? Is this petty cash? 40k. So let's take a couple of assistant coaches, because we can't afford a keg. And then hopefully we get a decent result here. So Orc has won the toss. Orc. Oh, I've got my jeans twisted under my foot. It's very, very, very bad. They have chosen to receive the ball, so we're going to be kicking. So actually, first of all, let's twist it around. We're going to give them the first crack. And that's what we didn't do last time. So actually, we are going to play defense with Renegades now. We're going to swap you over. I don't want... Black Orcs can farm, but they're not fast. So level 2, we want you as my blitzer. You go there. They're going to have to use grab to come along the line, and that's okay. Then we want to have a reasonable counter in the backfield with 2 massive big guys, a reliable ogre in the middle, and a goblin there who we can potentially paratroop into the backfield, which I do like the idea of. Let's deploy this human man there. Let's bring the dark elf back behind that guy. Let's bring the Skaven back behind that guy, and we'll bring this human up to there, I think. So actually that gives them too good a blitz on my goblin, which I don't want to do. So let's tuck our players in ever so slightly. It's looking like a bit more of an anchor defense now. It's going to give them a good blitz. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I think we bring our players up a bit. Likelihood of a good blitz there is minimalistic, I think. So, engage. So, if that's their setup, then we're going to see potentially a really good example of the Black Orc grab conga line. No, they're going wide. They're going wide, so I think they might be looking to ensnare us. So what they could do here is obviously farm the blocks along the centre line, because that's just got to be done. Whoa, cursor. Let's come back to the pitch, why don't we? Which would be, you know, reasonable. Wrong keyboard. That's hilarious. But by going wide, maybe they're just defending against a blitz. I don't know. If something goes bad for them here, they've left a very nice blitz off the pitch. Oh, fancy footwork there. Brilliant coaching. Come on, let's give me a re-roll. How did we lose that? We've got 2 assistant coaches. Yeah, right. Okay, they rolled a 5, we rolled a 4. Fair enough. Fair enough. But the ball is in the end zone. And it is over to Dimitri with the Orc team of Black Orcs to turn 1. Right, come on, Serpents. Let's see if we can do better things here. We've given them 1 good blitz opportunity, which is either going to be... Oh, they're going straight for the ball? No. Yes. No. No. 2-die block here against our human. It is. Got to use the Brawler reroll. No, they used the team reroll. Oh no, they used the Brawler skill. I guess the reroll happens on both the dice icons. Alright. Okay. This is very much like our first game. First block of the game, and it is a KO. That's okay. We're going for the goblins. That's what we're going to do here. We didn't even get to use the wizard in the last game. Oh, that's sad. But at least we got a TV 1000 result here. Oh, 2-die pals. Our guy down again. And it's a... Fine. He's all right. Just a prone. So a couple of things we didn't do great last time. I kept losing my big guys into scrums. And against Black Orcs, where they've got the potential to grab around, it's not ideal. So we're going to be a little bit more careful with our big guys, and wherever possible we are going to attack goblins. Ooh, 3-die block on the orc. That is fratricide. Orcricide. Armor's fine though, which is good. Okay, we're starting to cook now. We've got 1 skill on our team and I'm feeling good about it. And where is he? Is he this guy? Yeah. Obenfur, the Curse. Alright, I like it. I actually don't mind the random names on this game. It's not bad. That goblin has just given us a free block on the goblin. And that goblin has given us a tasty free block there from the Skaven. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to prioritise blocking against the goblin. And I will foul a goblin with a human lineman. Okay, so that assist. Troll blitz at the human with 2 dice and pows him down. Wow, taking a risky, really stupid blitz there, but turns out to be a really successful blitz. Not only does that protect the goblin, but does have a good chance at removing the human lineman, and it is a stun, so he's going to be able to stand back up again. But if he does so, he's going to be in base contact with both the troll and the black orc. So that human lineman, if he stands up again, is going to get pounded on. Ball pickup in the end zone is successful, and are able to bring out the ball. Pretty good first turn for the Black Orc coach, and goes for another pass. That is twice now we've seen this coach take those extra SPPs, throwing the ball around in the backfield when it is safe to do so. You get the salute, you get the SPP salute, because glory passing is supposed to have finished, but this coach is making it a real factor. Right, Orc, your job is to stand up and get punched. I'm terribly sorry, Quentin. Your job is also to stand up and get punched. It's not ideal, but please stand up and get punched. There we go. Okay, so we can... Now, it's important not to get absolutely bloodthirsty when it comes to knocking dudes around. Although, it would be fun to do several of these things. And by several... right, what do we want to do? We block the goblin, we need a support in there. I actually think the best thing for us to do here is move the ogre. Now, what we got? We got a chance. We got a couple of chances here to actually get into the backfield, but that's not, I think, going to be massively beneficial to our game plan. I think we're going to go for a throw teammate. How do we do that? Foul. That. Stand up. Right, what if I click the goblin now? Don't know what that means. Bonehead, yes. Success. Fails its throw teammate 2+. Yes. I think he's going to fail the land. Alright, well, I messed that up a treat, didn't I? But that's definitely something that you learn from using the beta. That goblin could have been really useful. So that did not go well. Right, so what do we got? We've got a goblin there. Ball's going to come down. It's going to be a handoff to that goblin. So we can blitz the troll. Or we can blitz this goblin. I think we're going to blitz this goblin, you know. 4, 5, 3 dice. Yeah. I like the idea of 3 dice here against this goblin. Dodge, though. Okay, let's drag him up there. Come on, 3 more dice. Ah, dodge again. Absolute garbage. But at least it puts a little bit of pressure on that guy, I guess. Now, do we have any good dodging squares there? No, we don't. Dark Elf, though, does need to dodge away here. To go there, 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 there. And tag that goblin in place. 2+ dodge, 2+ rush. Tags a goblin. Minotaur. 1 die block. Push. Into there. Follow up. And 1 more dice. Both down is alright. Let's take the both down. And everybody's stunned? Alright. Kind of mutually assured destruction, or Minotaurly assured destruction. So, Orc's out this turn, Minotaur's out next turn, Orc gets back up. Alright. That's fine. Troll, sorry. Okay, so this is going to be over to Dimitri for their turn 2. And they are simply going to move the goblins up in the backfield. Now, this goblin's got reasonable range, but I've put a tackle zone on this goblin here. So I think we're less likely to see a bit of a handoff unless they can clear that Dark Elf off. That's not hard. They can just do a blitz with any number of Black Orcs to free up the square from the goblin. But I don't think our opponent's going to feel particularly pressured to do that right now. They're probably just going to farm blocks. There we go. So push, skull, using Brawler. Doesn't give him anything else, but frees up that Black Orc in the backfield, who is going to go for a blitz on the Dark Elf, yeah. And it is a POW star. Dark Elf goes down. We're 2 SPP away from getting dodge. Will he survive the game? Our audience says yes. Okay. The dude's knocked out, which is fine. Knocked out is not dead. So, okay, that's all right. We're down 2 players already. And I've thrown a ton of block dice at a goblin and nothing's happened. So, it's not looking good so far. 2 more dice here against the Orc. I guess I just don't know how to front up against Orcs with Renegades. I understand the theory, but I keep getting sucked into scrums where individual strength of 5 does nothing against a mob of strength 4. And I don't have the agility to disengage either. So we need to come up with a new strategy on the fly. This is basically Top Gun 2, right? 2-die block here. I'm going to grab the Skaven in and keep him in place and just tuck him in. Okay. That means I can still get some free blocks on that goblin, assuming that goblin's going to be there. But Prehensile Tail may sneak up on that goblin. Okay. Our opponent is running out of their time. It is a handoff action. No, it's a pass. Oh, please go for the pass. SPP salute. Dimitri, the throw-in Goblin Lord. Absolutely hooning it through. This is brilliant stuff. This is amazing. Right, is my goblin stunned? My goblin's stunned as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is suckering me into exactly what happened before. If that Black Orc either marks the ogre or gets in the way, we are in a lot of trouble. 2 goblin passes. Absolutely love it. There we go. So, how do I get some counterplay on the go here? That is my human. So, if I can get 1 support here and take up tackle zones here, we can do it. Or do I just take a 2-die block with a 3+ dodge? Got a reroll for it. I really do want to blitz with the ogre. But that goblin is gone now. Okay, so we are going to stand you up. I know this is just going to allow them more opportunity to punch things, but the more opportunity we give them to punch things, the more chance they'll make... Oh, the dice will make a bad situation for them. Skaven slightly out of range, potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blitz with 2 dice. So the Skaven can be our potential piece here, but we're going to open up with a 2-die block from the Roger, who gets a cheeky little pow. Can we see some Mighty Blow do some work? No, double 3s. Okay, so the Skaven is mobile now. Now, Renegade Human Lineman, do we want him to do anything? Oh yeah, my goblin's... Where is my goblin? Oh, he's stunned on the ground because I'm an idiot. Yes, I remember. Good times were had by all. Oh, I don't like this at all, but I think my best play now is a 2-die rush blitz here on the goblin. So we get it. It's a dodge stuff. Glory reroll on the block. It's a double push. So I can pin him against the edge, but that's going to be 2 dodges, so I think I have to do that, because then it'll force an extra rush, and or I'll have to an extra dodge potentially. Push. Oh, he's got stand firm. 30 seconds to allow the coach to use stand firm is quite a long time. Right, we'll take a human dodge here to that square. Actually, I do like that you can right click to undo stuff. Alright, so goblins wedged in, but they've definitely got a lot of opportunity to kind of counterplay this. And then 2-die up. I trust in the heart of the dice. There you go. Oh, he's got stand firm, doesn't matter anyway. That's my turn. That was that's just some outrageously greed play here. Right, what we got going on? Goblins moving up. You know, it's all well and good to say my strategy here is to take out the goblins, but without tackle, come on. What have I thrown now? 10 block dice at goblins and not had any luck? That's not that statistically improbable, I guess. Troll getting up, going for a cheeky little walk. Oh, the modifier that says close teammate isn't the throw teammate one. I'm looking at it, I'm seeing throw teammate, but it's actually for the really stupid test. Okay, so drops the human down. And actually blocks the way for his goblin. Although does give a goblin a 1-die block. And we've seen this opponent is not afraid to throw bad dice. So it could be that we see a 1-die block here. Okay, 2-die block. So they're just going to continue farming the blocks as they should against my lineman. And what else have they got? Another block against another lineman. Use the brawler reroll. Yep. And pows him down. These cutscenes give me anxiety. I'm like, oh, what's going to happen? Armor's fine, though. Push for this guy. Chooses not to use grab. Which now gives me a 2-die block to free up that human. If he makes it to the next turn. Right, we've got a goblin next to a troll here. And we've got a black orc who's got an opportunity to take a 2-die up. I can't see that happening. But they fail the dodge. Interesting. I think 2-die up with brawler might have been a better option. Okay, now what do we got? So, that is my goblin. And what are my options here? if I stand this guy up, if I stand him up, it's going to be a push. It's going to be a stand 2 dice from Skaven. Oh, yeah, I think we'll do that. That's safer option. Who do we want to stand first of all? Orc, stand up, please. And I think human, stand up, please. We'll come back and do some renegade-y things in a second. But for now, we're just going to pop the ball out real quick. No, we're not. Just going to pop the ball carrier out real quick. What we can hope now is a misclick and they don't use dodge. Yeah, we're going to stay put and not follow up into the cage of death. Okay. Now, we've got a play here, which I like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. It's a bunch of dodges, but it's probably fine. Alright. Now we can human block this Black Orc with 2 supports. And we knock him down to the ground. Magic. I think we don't follow up. Come on, let's get some renegade justice. No. Alright. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For a cheeky 3-die block here to get next to the ball carrier. Not on the ball carrier, but next to the ball carrier. Oh, come on. Okay, come on. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to chuck him in there? Yes, we do. We chuck him in there and guarantee a bad situation for that goblin next turn. Right, we've got a rat ogre here who's going to punch this man. I've got no reroll, so it's going to be a both down situation. Armor's fine all round, and that's my turn. Okay. So, that stuff happening on the left-hand side. Is going to be kind of the crux here. Now, as it stands, they've got a few free blocks, as ever, with Black Orcs, but looks like they're bringing up a Goblin to assist. And give 2 dice from the Black Orc on the Ogre, and they do. And they do, and they drop him down. Really hoping to see a bit of Mighty Blow working against this team, but not the be-all and end-all. Ball carrier has broken free. Now, I don't know how much they're going to be able to defend this. Now, I've got a situation here where both of these guys are going to need dodges, and I don't think I've got rerolls left because, well, you've seen how I'm playing with this team right now. And that is going to protect blitz through. It gives me the option to blitz through and at least tag the ball carrier. The both down over here against the Rogue was not ideal, but can't really be helped. 2 dice on the Skaven is an excellent play from the Troll again. So we've seen this coach throw the ball with goblins and blitz with trolls. I like it. I like them. I wish they were a little bit worse, but actually they're playing really good. And my guy's going. He managed to die. My human with a goblin. And they get the POW. He's going down. Oh, man. This is tough. Knuckles. Got to be some free blocks up here for them to take. There's the first one. It's a push. Can use grab to keep him where they want him. Doesn't look like they need it. They want to position him there. Now, surely they're going to go for the human in the middle. Yeah, there we go. And drops him down with the POW. And they're going to grab him to the side. He's stunned. They've got an armor break, so that's soft removal for a turn. That guy's out. Alright, that leaves my Roger actually available for a 3-die blitz on the Goblin. Which is just awesome. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't quite do it. That is sad. That is sad news. Oh, no, that's right. Escape doesn't do that. Okay, right-clicking does that. All right, let's see what else and what other options we've got. We've got a Goblin there that can take a cheeky dodge. to get onto the ball carrier, and we've got a Skaven as well. That human dodge there, human dodge blitz, is probably the best thing to do. I think it is. I think... Ooh, we do have a Minotaur. I want to stop the ball carrier. We've got an ogre here. Okay. Let's see if we can stand up the ogre, because we might be able to just use that extra big guy to pressure our oppo into doing things. And I think we do the same here with these players. So we can take a Minotaur run here, and he's having none of it because of Unchanneled Fury. Now we're going to blitz with the human. All we need is a dodge. We get the dodge. This flows us through. It's 2 dice on the goblin. Double coconuts at last. So we can drop him up. We'll follow up. Best case scenario, I think here we end up with the ball. If not, we've got a goblin. We get some SPP with our human renegade lineman. And he does get the ball. That would have been exciting. Where is my block dude? Oh, he's stunned. Because I've sacrificed him to the dice gods too many times. Right, we've got a prone rat ogre here as well. So, prone rat ogre. Go stand there, please. He's having none of it either. That's fine and to be expected. So, goblin, this, mate, is all on you. Now what the heck do I do with this goblin? I have very little in the way of good things to do with this dude. So I think we are going to hide here. Bad. There isn't really a good place to hide him. I have to leave that. I could have taken him back up the pitch, but it would have just made him closer for the Black Orcs. But, I mean, he's still got a reasonable 2-die block on the goblin with a Black Orc. Oh, this is sweaty. This is not ideal. What's happened? Just recording now. Okay. Have we seen the block yet? Think it's going to have to... No, they didn't go for it. Am I going to sneeze? Bless me. Okay. Here it is, the blitz on the ball carrier. It's 2 dice against our goblin. It's a both down and a push. This guy's level 3, but I don't think... They used the reroll and it's still a dodge push. The goblin is alive. Now we're going to have to see our opponent kind of consolidate around him. Now, even though things are looking bad, we've got some options here. At worst, we can kind of hoon it up the pitch and stop him from scoring. Okay, right. However, another 2-die block here results in pushes with grab, follow up another 2-die block, pow star, and drops him down. But his armor is okay, which is magic. So goblin comes through and is there. Oh, they're going to farm blocks instead. It's 2 dice, it's a pow, it's a troll against a Skaven, and he's going off the pitch. Now, we have to see how bad it is. He is stunned, so he's into reserves, which is great news for us. So we've only lost 2 players so far. We've got a KO'd Goblin, a KO'd Dark Elf, and a lineman who's off. And that lineman is down as well. Armor is okay, though. I really need to be better at using my blitzer. What's going to go on here? Goblin's going to just goblin there. Okay, I don't think I've got anything good to do here except run. And I think that's what we'll do. So, Renegade Orc, stand up, please. This is my Blitzman. It's not my Blitzman. That is my Blitzman. So, Blitzman is going to blitz things at some point. Can I? Do I? I don't think we do. I think we just go for a goblin run. And it could go really badly, and I don't think there's much I can do to make it any better. Yeah, Can't stop that. Failed on the first dodge as well with the dodge reroll. Yeah, I really think that was probably... I do think that was my best play, to just get the ball out there. You know, then we could have probably thrown him with the ogre. Would have been quite an entertaining thing to do. But, alright, 2 dice on the human. This is where our opponent... I've fallen into their trap again of getting scrummed up by Black Orcs. This is absolutely dragging me into the desire to play Black Orcs now. But 3 big guys on the Renegades team is just a lot of fun. Okay, so the ball is loose. What are they going to do? They're going to correctly cage up around it with Black Orcs, and then swing one of their goblins in to swoop up the ball and get the TD. We might actually see our opponent here choosing... Oh, it's a foul! Oh, using Sneaky Git as well. So the double 2 on the armor actually allows Sneaky Git to keep him on the pitch, and they can run around and put an extra tackle zone on the ball. So I'm assuming then it's going to be this guy picking up the ball, and maybe even, knowing this coach, going for a pass action. Now 2 die here against the Orc. They should be able to use grab and farm into the middle, yeah, which they do, to then just keep blocking. Use the brawler reroll there. Get an extra dice. There's the power star. Again, probably want to use grab to keep him close by a couple of different players. If he's on the pitch, armor 8, he's alright. He survives. Okay. Now, this is the difficult thing when we've got these big guys, is that when they're on the ground, unless you're willing to blitz or you've got a dude standing by them, and we don't have a lot of dudes, it is a tricky situation. So, come on, Dimitri. Let's see you do another goblin pass here. Because I'm pretty sure all I've really got left is that human. It's a pass action. He gets the ball. Come on. Do it. Swings it round. Is he going to go for the throw? He goes for the throw and he gets it. Oh no. He failed the throw, but reroll got... Yeah, there we go. Fine. The dice... distracting. Are they going to go for the TD here, or are they just going to farm time? They are going to farm clock, which is potentially the right thing to do. So, how do we do things? This guy's prone, and they're going to defend. This is excellent stuff. 3 goblin throws. I absolutely love it. Right, stand up the Orc, and we want to go for a walk with the Rat Ogre, just to put some pressure. Put some threat in the backfield. This guy here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blitz is probably our best action. I'm leaving that guy on the ground. We're going to go for a walk here with the Ogre to at least force our Oppo. Right, do we go 2 die blitz on the ball carrier with a dodge, or do we just Minotaur blitz with a go for it? Yeah, why not? Gets the dodge. All we've got to do now is not roll ones. And you know what? Both down. Let's see if we can play the armor game. Oh, safe pair of hands. There we go. We get to see how this skill actually works. Didn't break the armor. Or did I break the armor? I did break the armor. Okay, so that stuns the goblin. That means that the best opportunity to pick up the ball I can see there... Oh no, there's a goblin here that you can wang down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Touchdown potentially. That would give us 2 turns and then the second half. Now, I'd like them to score a little bit faster because we've got a couple of KOs here that I would appreciate back. As it stands, excuse me, we've got no permanent removal, so we are going to be able to drive next half, potentially with our entire team. They've suffered a injury goblin. Is that right? Yeah, injury, badly hurt. The little plaster means badly hurt. Anyway, they've moved a goblin up next to the ball. I think they're going to go for a Black Orc touchdown there, you know. Let me tell you this. Renegades at the start of their league are threatening, but helpless is honestly how it feels. Now, it's not been ideal to play against 3 Black Orc teams. It would have been fun to kind of farm out different games and see, but actually this is a really, really good way to look at how Black Orcs play as well. And actually, Black Orcs and Renegades, this is a great opportunity to farm a load of games with them. Now, the beta does close soon, so this is going to be it for a while. But it is still a really good way to get some games in nice and quickly. It's blitzing the Ogre. It's a push. That's aggressive. Goes for the 2 dice to then free up that Goblin, I reckon. Who's picking up the ball and fouling? What a lad. Doesn't break the armor. Is it going to be a go for it into the end zone as well here? I guess they don't need to. They don't need to give up that extra turn. But they do. And it's a touchdown. 3 Goblin throws. I love it. That is so good. So much fun. Okay, right. Let's see who we get back. Oh, come on. None of our KOs. That is annoying. I wanted to get the Dark Elf some SPP, so I was hoping to just chuck him in the backfield and take a pass, but that will not be the case. So, KO, KO. Alright, we've got 2 turns here. We'll see how they deploy. That's a surfing, if that's how they do that. It could be surf bait, potentially, but... interesting. I think we might be able to go... Should we heavy flank? Should we run this team as if it was Skaven? Alright. That's cool. I like the graphical way of doing that. Ah, they're not going to give us that. That's fine. That works nicely for heavy flank. Who do we blitz with? Minotaur or the Roger? Minotaur's got SPP, so actually I do like the idea of using the Minotaur. So we are going to naturally go heavy right. Blitz with the Mino. Skaven needs to be right there on the edge. Goblin is going to be our ball carrier. And we are going to put the Roger there. Roger to there, block up. Ogre to there and block up. That is, I believe, Mr. Block. Not too fussed about Mr. Block, so you can go there. Orc will go in the centre. Right, so we're going to have Goblin wide there. Human wide there. And hopefully the ball falls somewhere here and we can be able to drop it to our Skaven, who's going to go for a run through. Now, I don't have a lot in the way of reserves in any way, shape or form, do I? So we need to kind of go there. I'm going to leave the troll open. I'm going to leave the troll open. Let's leave the orc on the troll. Let's try that. It's not much of a heavy flank when you're down a couple of players and don't have agility or speed. Where's the ball going to go? We get an extra turn now as well. Okay, the ball is... That is actually the worst place it could have gone for us, I think. Well, maybe that would have been worse. Right, how do we get the ball to the Skaven? We do have an extra turn now. So, shall we block things, I guess? Alright, I'll take the coconut. I'll drop you up there. And we'll do the same with the ogre. Right click, get off. There we go. Hit the space bar. We'll take the push. I'm not feeling too aggressive right now. We'll follow up. So even though that is not always a great recipe, let's go for the blitz on the goblin. At strength 6 is going to be... Oh. Got fury, so he's going to hit the... Okay. Unchanneled Fury is Wild Animal. So I blitzed with the wrong player there, essentially. Because actually, having the Rat Ogre do that, I would have been able to re-roll that. So let's go for a pass on a ball. Is that right? Pass action. And let's go fail to pick up the ball. Okay. Click. I wish to pass. Go. Picks up the ball. Okay. I can do that. Now, I can throw it to him. What I'm actually going to do is rush one more square and fall over. Okay. Now, this is interesting because this does give my opponent 2 turns. So, in theory, they can sweep down that left-hand side now and go 2-0 before half-time. Oh. Oh, man. Renegades and me. This is really cool, though. It takes some games to get used to playing a team, and I've only really played a couple of games with Renegades. I've played many games against them, but when playing against them, it's kind of, I don't know, when you've got a good team and you know what you're doing, it's kind of easy to take them apart. Maybe that's what I need to start considering. What's my opponent going to be thinking about countering me, not how do I counter my opponent? Because Renegades, you don't really get to counter. You just kind of have to point and click and hope the big guys work. And against Black Orcs, it's quite tough. Oh man, that Minotaur hurt me there. If that had been the Roger. But then the Blitz wouldn't have given me 3 dice. It would have only given me 2 dice against the Goblin. And that was what I was thinking, because it'll be strength. Because you get the assist from the Black Orc. Interesting. So what's my opponent going to do here? They've brought 1 Black Orc down onto my human on the left. Are they going to bring this second Black Orc, this guy here, down to blitz him and then run the Goblin through? I wonder if that's kind of their angle. That might, I mean, that's aggressive, but no one here is playing for money, so it's okay to be like dumb and take risky plays. 2-die blitz on the Orc instead. Okay, takes the push. I guess there's a running lane around the top here for the Goblin, or maybe they're not too worried about the ball. Maybe they've seen my dice and they're just genuinely not worried about the ball. Okay, now positioning the Goblins on the right-hand side like they've done here creates quite an issue for the Skaven to have any kind of running lane. Now, we've still got 2 turns, so it's a lot of pitch that can be covered, shall we say, in that turn when it comes to Skaven. So that's 14 squares of movement. Well, we do need to punch a hole, so actually they've now left it wide open. All we have to do... Oh, there's a both down result there being rerolled into a push from the Black Orc onto the Ogre. Push is alright. Okay. Obviously the ball has to be our primary concern. So we're going to block this Goblin with 2 dice and pow him down. We are going to follow. I'm feeling a crazy Skaven run coming up. We are going to drop human down here to cover the ball. Not going to take a dodge on the left-hand side. That's kind of done for now. Right, we are going to blitz the Goblin. Can I get a sideways blitz? I can. I can go there, into there, and I can actually blitz this Goblin off the pitch, regardless of what really happens dice-wise. Oh. Casualties. Come on, let's go. Let's get some SPP. Let's reward. It's a stun. What we can do now is essentially bring him back to there. Now I've got all my 3 big guys kind of chugging about there. Do I want to take any blocks, or do I want to go for the ball? Let's go for the ball. Let's go for the pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Quick pass. It is a pass action. Let us pick up the ball. Let us pick up the ball is really kind of where I'm hoping for. Okay, we can run. So let's go there. Okay. So this is a -2 pass. If I go for it once, it becomes a -1 pass. I think it went wrong last time. Can't go wrong again. Pass. Come on. Oh, it works. Did it really work? It actually worked. Oh, let's not foul the goblin on our way through. Let's run away with the Skaven. I've got no rerolls. That goblin is down, but he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush. Do I want to rush? Do I want to rush? Who's going to get the ball? That goblin is going to be the only way to get the ball, isn't it? I've blitzed. So... Oh... I tell you what. No, let's not. Let's just punch things. Powers him down. I know I've run out of time. And we're going to stay in place. How's my overclock? 4 minutes. That's fine. And Rat Ogre onto this guy, I think. Select an adjacent player who will be the target of animal savagery. Amazing. We're going to take out my own ogre with the Rat Ogre. Armor's alright. Now I can block. Push. What? Choose the destination square. Ooh. Okay, that's alright. And then we follow up with another 2 dice. To there. Death! Yes! Magic. Absolute magic. Surely they're going to apothecary this one. Yep. Come on, let's get a double death. Seriously hurt, but SPP is SPP. There's pretty much nothing else I can do about any of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Ah, I thought we were going to get completely away with that. Not a bad turn. Not a bad turn. Wow, it's been quite a chunky first half. It's been pretty crunchy. I do like the camera angles. I do think that's quite good. I know this is technically a beta, but I'd be very happy with this now if this was the game. So, is he stunned? He's stunned, so I don't know why I was worrying about that guy anyway. Black Orc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! Oh, why didn't I count it out? Why didn't I look? Oh, animal savagery. It was just me being savage. Oh, why did I not just leave them there? They're going to go for it because they've got to go for it. And all I got to hope is that they just double skull. Oh, I actually feel sick. Oh, please don't see it. Please don't see it. Please don't see it. Oh. Why did I take the greed blocks? Because it's technically the right thing to do because you want to farm SPP. And we did kill a Black Orc. Ah. Oh, okay. There it is. It's coming. It's a push. It's a both down. Ball goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I can do it. Is that right? I don't think we got anything else to do. We just got to go for this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No! Oh, that was entirely my fault. Damn. Oh, well, there you go. Lesson learned. Right, let's get my KOs back. Come on. Oh, why will that Dark Elf not play Blood Bowl? Swear to God. He's got good armor. He's strength 3, armor 9, and he wants none of it. Okay, they're 2 players down. We're 1 player down. Okay, so we actually have a little bit of an advantage there. They've got a Goblin and a Dude out. We need to score because they are winning. And as Booger McFarlane says, the team with the most points at the end of the game will probably win. Alright. That was probably my best defensive drive so far with this team. So what can we learn from it? I like the blitzing things. I think that's fun. So we will try it again. We'll go there with the big boy. And I think Orc is dead. No, Orc is there. We'll bring up Mr. Orc. He will be this man. You will be that man. Goblin can be Mr. Bull Picker-Upper on the far side. We're going to try something different with the Ogre and deploy him there. We are going to set up the Mino Tizzle to there. And Orc can go there instead. There's my blocker. My pseudo blitzer. Skaven's going there. And I don't need all of these guys on the line, so one of you is going to be the other Ball Collector Man. And you on the Troll. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. And actually, you know what? I think we're going to bring up the Ogre and take a free block. Let's go, Renegades. Let's go. Okay, where's the ball going? 'Tis a quick snap. My team can move 1 square. How many players? 5 players, movable. Right, Goblin, let's bring you up. Go. Human, let's bring you up. Go. Ooh. Ooh. It's not massively useful in that way, but assuming the Minotaur is going to be successful, which we are going to assume. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there much point? We're just going to try and murder him, aren't we? So, and we want the Skaven to have the ball, so I think might as well just do that, I guess, and then go for it. Okay, let's bring the Gobbo up. Not going to muck about with rushing to protect the ball because actually it's so far away. It's not a huge issue, I don't think, right now. Okay, we are going to go human throw. I think these guys have got passing 4+, which is fine. So now we get to blitz this guy, although I've set myself up very nicely to murder my own Skaven. But it doesn't work. We get 3 dice, all pushes, and this is going to be a push into 2 dice. Oh, yes, we get it. We drop the Goblin. Can we keep him down? Come on, Mighty Blow. Stunned with Thick Skull. Stunned is okay. All right. That means we've got some other things that we can do. Now, I think we might even be able to hand off the ball to the Skaven, which we can do. So we are going to 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we want to do that? Oh, I pressed space, so I guess we are doing that. Okay, that's fine. Now, we can go Minotaur block. Might be a bit greedy. Is greedy. Reroll into both downs. Oh, flipping greed. Oh, I hate that the best way to play Blood Bowl sometimes is to not play Blood Bowl. But, I mean, ball is safe-ish. How can they actually get at the ball or my intended ball carrier? I almost think their best angle here is to rush back with both these goblins to come back across and bring a Black Orc with them to kind of try and defend. They've got good block here, good block there. There's nothing more they can do to kind of make that better or worse. So, but then I think my opponent has got a better angle of this matchup than I do right now. Okay, Goblin back. I think that's a good move. 2 goblins are able to set up really good blocks most of the time. When I say really good blocks, I mean 1-die blocks on most people, which often is all you need. Right, 2 dice here against a human victim. It's a Pow Star with a Troll, so looking for Mighty Blow as well. Gets the animation, and armor's alright, so he's okay, and we get away with that one. 2 dice, double stars. And another armor roll is 7, so he's okay. See, we end up, and this is the beautiful thing about the Black Orc team, is you just kind of keep using that grab skill to just keep things in a knife fight. I do have an Ogre versus Black Orc matchup on the left-hand side, which I'm alright with now. Would have been nice to be able to use it, but hey. Both down on the Minotaur. burnt the failed reroll. Okay, it's a 1 on a dodge. Are they going to use a reroll? What? What? Oh, break, flipping tackle. What? Oh, they did use the team reroll. Okay, fine. And a 1 die block here is the skull. Surely they're going to use the team reroll on that one as well. And it's another skull punished. We've seen a double skull. Okay, that's potentially good for us. So what do we need to do here? Do we goblin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or human? And I think the answer is human has to go here. Goblin to perform a handoff to pick up the ball. Do we need the reroll? No. We can now bring this guy up to here, I believe. Up to here. And hand off to Skaven. Go. Alright, we have the ball. That is magical news. Right, now we run away with the ball. Might be too fast, but I'm feeling it. Feeling it. I think that speed is going to be useful right now. So, what do we got in the way of reserves? You can stand up. We've got an ogre who, actually, I just like the idea of him going for a walk into both those tackle zones. So that at least forces some dodge rolls. So, that Black Orc isn't going anywhere. Human is going to stay there. I stunned my own Minotaur like an absolute fool of a toque. Human. Where is the blitz coming from? We go there. Wherever the blitz comes from, essentially, we've got that protection. Now, can I blitz this goblin with this guy? Yes. So let's do that at once. Come on, come on. Push Frenzy towards this way. Let's get him on there as well. Can we get another block? 3 dice. Come on, Coconut. Nothing at all. Defender stumbles. We can push him back. And now we've got Prehensile Tail on both the goblins, which I consider to be good. Do I push my luck here? It's me, guys, of course. Push luck. Luck pushed. Luck achieved. End the turn. Let's go. Okay. All right. This is not looking awful, but there's always dice that can change that. And there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to wait out 8 turns to pull this out to a draw. So what we're going to go for is we're going to go for the score. And then see if we can't stall them out. I should give him my Dark Elf back. Yeah, exactly. Not getting that Dark Elf back. Right, let's zoom right out. And zoom right back in again. Okay, here's some stuff. So, Goblin coming round, tagging the ball carrier. That's not bad. Black Orc tagging the human. Okay. As it stands from this situation, we blitz off with the human, unless they tag him. We blitz the goblin off the pitch. That is the best case scenario. We've got a failed dodge here. Are they out of rerolls? They are out of rerolls. The Black Orc went for a dodge and failed. We are now cooking with that gas. So we are going to blitz the goblin. This may be too aggressive, but I think it's better to do it this way around. Can we get a push? Oh, both down, both down. It's my block, boy. Yes. That is success. That is random skill success and an injury as well. Oh, man. That is absolute magic. I'm hoping that counts as SPP, right? That counts as SPP. So 3 SPP, only one more SPP on that guy. Now, do we greed it? I think we have time. This is risky. I think we have time here. So we're going to hold off here. Right. Let's use the correct keys. So we've got a goblin here who is going to do things. Got a human here who's going to do more things. So human goes there. Let's tag that Black Orc. Can we stand up with a Minotaur? Let's stand up. No, not having any of it, so that's fine. do actually need jump up on a Minotaur. Minotaur with jump up is a good Minotaur. Okay, do we take the Goblin dodge through? I think... we do. I think that's probably the best option we've got here. Yep. Okay, so Goblin is in the way. Now, which order do we want to do this in? I think we want to block this Goblin. Put him next to the Roger. There. And follow up. Okay, now, I want to make sure... So let's take this Goblin. We're going to go on a frenzied chase. Oh, he's going to knock down the blooming ogre again. We're going to burn a reroll on that. And... nothing happened, I guess. Oh, I rolled another one. That's what happened. Okay, well, let's go back to blocking the Goblin. At least he can push him away. And as long as we end up with him in a spot which is in touching with that Goblin, at least we've got prehensile tail. Okay, if he dodges out and it goes wrong, where is it going to leave us? I think it's probably alright. Alright, now, I think I'm liking these random dodges, so let's just push my luck some more. And I think the Orc is going to stay there and just get turned into baby food, I think. Jolly smushed up. Okay, right. Let's have a look and see. What turn is it? Turn 11, so it's still 5 turns left. We are in a pretty good scoring place. There's a Goblin in range of a Suicide Blitz. It's a Black Orc tagged. There's tackle zones in the way of this other Black Orc onto the Ball Carrier. And he's just going to move up and mark the human. Basically what we're seeing now is our opponent put pressure on us to score. Now, Black Orcs aren't a fast team. So shipping them back with 5 turns to score, it is plenty of time. Especially with this opponent who really does seem to know how to get the advantage on me running Renegades. What's their options? I think it is that Suicide Blitz with the Goblin. Even if they don't Suicide Blitz, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 onto the Ball Carrier. So not automatic anyway. So that's something. And Prehensile Tail is going to make that a 4+ dodge. Right, does power our guy down though, and he is a stunned fellow. I do kind of wish, you know what, I could probably fix that. How do we do this? He's blitzing. He's dodging, and it's 2 dice. He's going to pin me against the edge. Or is he going to push me for the TD? Interesting. I mean, all things considered, that's probably the, you know, the right call, but Goblin fail. Yeah, Prehensile Tail doing its work. Okay, let's not be super greedy here. In fact, I think we're not going to be greedy at all. Or maybe we could be a little bit greedy. Take the 2-die block here and see what happens. Alright. We're not going to follow up. We are going to be insanely greedy, and I don't even care. It's a blitz. We're going to blitz this Goblin off the pitch and score a touchdown in one foul play. Oh, we get the pow. Drop him off. Follow up. Blitz him off the station. Into the crowd. It is an injury. It's not a casualty for my guy, but it is a touchdown on the follow-up. That is a successful turn. I'm okay. Skaven. Absolutely Skaven shenanigans. Alright, they got a few dudes out. Oh, Dark Elf is back. This is it, baby. This is where we turn things around. There were 3 goblins out. 1 goblin left to do stuff. So, we are going to give them 3 victims on the line. It's going to be you, definitely not you. I really wish you'd stop trying to do that. That's incredibly rude. Dark Elf, back. Human, on the edge. This is going to be... We are going to bring you back, and we're going to bring you back as well. So what have we got in the way of making an anchor? I do like the ogre in the middle, because he's the most consistent to move around. If we put the roger up the side here, you know what? I think we're going to deploy a little bit more aggressively. No, we're not. We're not at all. We are going to deploy counter aggressively, because our opponent is going to have to bring players back to do things. So Dark Elf. Ooh, I don't like this at all, because okay, that's fine. Let's bring the human to there. Dark Elf to there. Oh, there's a timer. That's on me. Alright, that's on me. I got a bit carried away. But that's just awful. That's not how I wanted it at all. But we've got good blitzing, frenzy big guys in the backfield. Alright, they are deployed quite deep. So our opponent's going to have a few good opening blocks. And then they've got the pressure. Although one goblin in the backfield, maybe I should have deployed more aggressively. I think I should have. I shouldn't have doubted myself. Right. Let's not risk too much. I do love that my big guys are kicking off. This is perfect. Reach manager, and I bet I don't get it. Yeah. How? I've got 2 assistant coaches and we failed it again. But the ball has landed in the perfect square. 2 dice there. It's a push. And they're going to grab him in. Yeah, that's good play there. Using grab to keep them on the line of scrimmage is just a recipe for more and more and more blocks. My misplay with the timer is going to give them another 2 blocks on the edge there against... Please, not my level 2. Oh, it's my level 2 blocker guy. And he's getting smashed in the face. Oh, come on, please survive. That's my blitzer. He is prone, so that's not too bad. So, that goblin in the backfield. That is a juicy target. I think it's time for some throw teammate goblin on goblin action. Because we can... They're going to move that goblin back. And he's going to end up here with the ball, right? We throw our goblin up. We bring our dark elf up the side. We bring our skaven up the side. We see if we can't screen the team. Failed on a 1 with really stupid. 2 dice there. They get the reroll. They get the loner. And they get the push. Which is going to be a follow-up, which actually separates their team even further. Okay. Best thing they can do on this side is bring that Black Orc back to play kind of a bit of ball protection in the kind of backfield. Goblin gets the ball. Please tell me he's throwing this time. No, he's not. Oh, Black Orc failed the blitz. They do have the reroll. They used the reroll already. So that is a big TO. So, right. Let's use this as a way to... Yeah, why not? Let's see. Oh, he's failed his bonehead, so that's actually not going to happen. Right, that's fine. What we can do is bring up Mr. Dark Elf into the backfield. Bring up Mr. Skaven as well. Now, I want these guys to be a little bit separated. I actually think we're going to push our luck incredibly with the Dark Elf. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. I got excited, didn't I? 1 goblin. Can I murder 1 goblin to save the game? And they've got some reasonable blocks here as well. It's not all about the 1 goblin. The Black Orcs aren't bad. We just need another bad dice from our opponent. And actually, if anything, failing that go for it has allowed me to... Double skull! We got it! Troll is down. That buys us a little opportunity here. And we are going to attempt the same thing again. I think we are going to attempt the same thing again, you know. Click. Click, boom. Let's see if we can pull it off. Alright, gets it, goes for the throw, ends up all the way over there, and badly hurts my own goblin. Alright, throw teammate, turns out not automatic. Okay, Mr. Blitzer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the blitz with a dodge. It's not terrible. So let's blitz this guy. Yeah, let's blitz this guy. Let's blitz him. Yeah, animal savagery. So this guy's going to get murdered quite quickly. And then we can still go for the blitz and put the human block lineman on the ball carrier. So it's not blitzing the ball carrier, but judging by dice, and dice don't like it, let's just go for that. At least we can put something on the ball, yeah, in the backfield. So the clock is ticking and we've got some potential options here. Now, do we have enough strength for them to go for a run around? I don't think we do. And all we can kind of hope here is that they're okay with me moving up the Minotaur. Minotaur is not okay with it. Right. Orc. Dodge, 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 dodge. That doesn't really achieve anything. So, pass. Oh, man. Man, we've got 2 players in the backfield. Right, first 2-low block at the Orc is a push. They're going to be able to use Brawler and Grab to just kind of keep him where they want him to keep him. And following up as well. Oh, they dodge star him down. Orc blitz on our human blocker. It's a push both down. Click both down. Go on. Accidentally click both down. It's a push. So you can push him to the side, potentially. Yeah, and follow up. So it does give the goblin a little bit of a more direct route. And they could cage up in the centre here. But they've only got 3 turns left. Double dice here. Stars down the other human lineman. And they're just going to grab him along and daisy chain those blocks if needed. He's badly hurt. Badly hurt's okay. It's seriously injured that's the problem. Right, we've got some brutes in the backfield, so they're going to have to choose to move down and engage. Are we going to get marked on the Dark Elf? So they're marking the Dark Elf because they're going to move the Goblin into this pocket. Now, it's this coach, so he may actually just go mad. Okay, he's going to go for a handoff on a Black Orc in a tackle zone. Yeah, okay, right. So he ended up where we expected him to end up. So, I can't get rid of all the stuff that's on this screen right now. So, what do we want to do? We're going to bring him up to there. Take the rush. It's fine if it goes wrong. Now we can hopefully clear a path with the Rat Ogre. Yes, that's good news. 1, 2... Yeah, this is the way we want to go. This is the way. Drops him down. That's good stuff. So now we can, I believe, 2, 3, 4, 5, blitz him with 2 dice. If it doesn't work out, we can potentially get another 2 dice here from the lineman, which we're about to try and find out if that works. Do I want to follow up? Yeah, let's follow up. Okay, so as it stands, you've got support there. So let's bring up the Ogre into that square. Who fails? Bonehead. Okay. Right, where do I want to put the Minotaur? Because at the moment, this guy's got 2 supports against. 1 support becomes 1 dice. There's nowhere I can go except to bring back the Dark Elf to there, which is a lot of dicing. Do I just put the Dark Elf in base contact with the Troll? I think I do. Alright. Click you to there. Okay, get the dodge. Putting him in base contact with the Minotaur is not ideal. With the troll is certainly not ideal, but it might be the only way to do this. Come on, Minotaur. Minotaur goes for a walk. Now that sets me up with another 2-die block. I might have overcommitted, but we'll find out in a second. Yes, we get the coconut. We can drop him back up there. And heckin' yes, we're following up. There's still time. Okay. Ball is out. You are going to dodge over here and pick up that ball, really? Do I want you to pick up the ball? Let's see if you pass the dodge first. I got a good feeling about this guy. And that'll do. Now, I've only got one more turn, so actually, I got excited, and he was my scoring threat. So I can't score, except with some goblin shenanigans, and I believe I've murdered my goblin. Yeah, there he is. Murdered. I murdered him myself, actually. I threw him into the ground. But at least my opponent can't score, so we're going to get our first No, I guess we won one because our opponent rage quit after sculling with a troll, which is, I guess, understandable. Alright, 2-die push here, blitz on our ball carrier is going to farm him off into, I believe, another Black Orc block, who is stationary, so can then use grab to move him around. It's going to make no difference at all. Oh, I should have thought about this. Okay, I can't get the score. So realistically, all we can do now is block things for a turn, and that's actually fine. We got some decent blocks, I think. Oh, Renegade. Dark Elf. Here we go. This is where he dies again. It's a cutscene. And he is actually not stunned. There you go. But not going to be getting any SPP with this guy, which is a shame. But you never know. He might win MVP again. 1-die block here on the human gets the POW. Just kind of want to get these blocks over and done with, and then we can hopefully get a good MVP. MVP on the Minotaur would be amazing. I like the thought of Juggernaut maybe on him. I think Juggernaut's probably the best one for the Minotaur in this team. Break tackle might not be bad. Being able to blitz out and 2+ into the open. It's tough actually. Jugs or break tackle. Right, one turn. What do we got when it comes to blocks? This guy can block this guy. I mean this guy. I mean this guy. Block him. 2 dice. Times 2. Not just yet. We'll save that for the next block. Called it. He goes down. No SPP. No casualty. And that is a game with no victory. But, oh god, they've got one more turn. Oh, I got excited. I got confused with the turn timer as well, because it's kind of empty at this end. I'm just not paying attention, clearly. I think I might have to go and eat something. Okay. This is just going to be my opponent farming some blocks now. Hopefully nobody dies too seriously. Power Star on Mr. Block, potentially ruining a good player. But actually, players are there to play, and sometimes they get casualtied. Playing several seasons of Skaven definitely teaches you that. Like, if a gutter runner that you've lovingly leveled up dies, there'll be another one. It's fine. I was probably even more prophetic in the old edition, where it was like, oh, I've got my Edge 5 guy, and then he died. It's fine. The way Skaven gutter runners used to work in the old edition, you will keep rolling those dice, and you'll keep rolling 11s. Oh, he's stunned. It's all right. Now, there's no way they can score, so this is just about casualties. So we'll see maybe a blitz. Or they can potentially gang up. Troll failed the really stupid. They might be able to gang up on the Minotaur, potentially. Oh, he's going to go for the pass. I love this. This is excellent. This is going to be the 4th Goblin pass of the game. Come on. Come on. Oh, he muffs it right at the end. And that will now be the game. I kind of got excited because it was my last turn. Let's have a look at the team. Another connection error. This happened last time. Right. Friendly matches have no consequences. No agencies. This better not have been a friendly match. That can't have been friendly. Alright, the Serpents. We got... The Orc got the MVP. Might be worth taking a random normal on the Orc. Right, tell you what. Let's just go back out and go to our team. Because that's what we want to see. The Serpents. Here we go. Oh, we got 140k. It's time for a reroll. How do we buy a reroll? How do we buy a reroll? Maybe we have to go to recruitment. Purchase that reroll. Yes, please. Recruit. Okay, wicked. Now we can go back to my players. Okay, so the Roger has got 2 SPP. Ogre is at 0. Minotaur's 2. The Skaven has got 3 SPP. Oh, I like the idea of saving up for the Skaven and giving him a proper skill like block. Renegade Orc, however, can absolutely take a random general. Let's give him something good. Come on, boys. Frenzy Orc. That's what we don't need on the team, but that's okay. He's got 1 SPP. The Goblin's got 1 SPP. The Dark Elf, we're not giving him any randoms. And he's got 1 SPP too. Alright, not too bad. I'm going to wrap up the video, but obviously we'll be back soon with more Blood Bowl content, especially Renegades. Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to help support the channel even further, please like and subscribe, or come join us on our Patreon. We have early access to content. We get loads of feedback from you guys, and we try and do competitions as much as we can. Or you can get yourself some Bonehead podcast merch on our Spreadshirt site. So if you want to support a team, especially for the Bonehead Championship, you can pick up a shirt, a mug, things like that. It all helps support the channel, and we really appreciate it. Anyway, links below. Thank you very much. Happy blocking.